Chain rule, chain rule, also called function of a function or function of several functions. Chain rule, called function of a function or function of several functions, is a method of differentiation that involves getting the change in a variable, that involves getting the change in a variable with respect to another variable by taking the product of two or more differentials. By taking the product of two or more differentials. By taking the product of two or more differentials. Usually, dy dx is equal to dy du times du dx. Usually, dy dx is equal to dy du times du dx. dy du times du dx. All right. It is used to find the differential. It is used, take a paragraph there. It is used to find the differential when y is equal to a group of terms raised to a high power, when y is equal to a group of terms raised to a high power, comma, negative power, a high power, comma, negative power, or rational power. A high power, a negative power, or a rational power. When I say rational power, what do I mean? I mean what? Fraction, no, in bracket, fraction. In bracket, fraction. In bracket, fraction. Example, find the y dx in the following. Example, find the y dx in the following. Example, find the y dx in the following. All right, we can play this one first. We can play with this ones first. We can play with this ones first. Now hang on. I want to show you something. Just don't write this one. Just hang on. Don't write this one. Just hang on. Let me show you something. Let's say y is equal to hang on, let's see this. All right. Let's say y is equal to this x squared plus 4x plus 4. Please, in this case, if I want to get the y dx, which method can I use here? Huh? General method, right? Or, of course, I'll be crazy to use first principle, except I am asked to use it. And that's the difference. But the number that they say find the y dx, I will not use first. That's too long now. All right, but I want to show you something. Use general method here. What's the y dx? Good. Now watch this. If I say y, just watch this. All right, just look at this. X plus 2 all squared, for instance. Which method can I use here? Well, not really the chain rule. I could still use general method. How? Well, this man squared means x plus 2 multiplying what there? X plus 2. If I expand this will give you what there? X squared plus 4x plus 4. If you expand this, you have this. Please, as I said, don't write, just listen. If I expand this, I can have this. When I now differentiate this, I will have dy dx has been equal to what there? 2x plus 4. Observe, I'm having the same thing. So why am I bringing in chain rule? Well, simple. This one was easy to expand. Why? The pi is 2. 2 is easy to expand. I can just do this times this, get my final answer. If the pi is 3, still, well, a bit more difficult, but then still easy to expand. But by the time they're giving you power 15 or 13, no go area. Before you finish expanding this self, time don't finish. So at that point, I'm not using what there? Chain rule. That's the concept. And that's why we said chain rule is used whenever the pi is what there? A high value. If it's 2, can I use chain rule? Yes, you can. I mean, you can, but it's not ideal. Instead of using chain rule, I could choose to expand it and solve. I'll get the same answer. If it's 3, well, a bit more taxi, but I can do it. I can expand 3 and use general method and solve. But when it's now 7, guy, don't even go there. All right, so if I see a question, I should know why I'm using chain rule. The pi is too large to expand, so use chain rule. That's the concept. I'll teach you this. I'll show you a shortcut, and then we'll proceed, please. Let's solve this, please. How do we solve this? Example 1. Y is equal to x squared plus 3 to power what there? For every new method, we'll look at what are the steps involved. What are the steps involved? We've done first principle stuff, right? For chain rule, what's the step involved? Now let's learn it newly. For chain rule, what's the step? So please follow me, please. I have said something here that when it comes to higher science, this is not secondary school where from the first example you get it. No. Usually the first example will look somehow because you're learning this for the first time. So you just okay. By the time we now do example 2 and example 3, it now becomes easier. For now, please watch. How do you solve chain rule? What's the first thing you do? The first thing you do is this. You will say, let u, please, let u be equal to the term in the bracket. In this case, what do you have in bracket there? X squared plus 3. Now listen. If you have y as equal to x squared plus 3, for instance, if I differentiate y with respect to x, we call it what there? Dy dx. And what's the value here? 2x. General method, abi? Yeah? Multiplied by the power 2x. Constant is what there? 0. It goes off. But in this case now, it's no longer y. It's now what there? U. So if it's u, it becomes what there? Du dx. Alright, sorry for the break in transmission. Let's proceed, please. So, I just said, listen now, listen. In chain rule, how it works is this. The first thing you do is that you take u to be equal to term in bracket. That's the first thing, no stress. Next up, I will differentiate u with respect to x, and we said it's called what there? Du dx. Now, I know I am solving chain rule, but in the process of solving chain rule, observe that to get the value of du dx, I am using what there? The power method. So differentiate x squared, what do you get there? 2x. Constant 3, it's gone. All right, those of you that came late, I explained this in earlier. For start asking, how did x squared become 2x? Anyways, I said this. I said because I know some people will ask, how did you get to it? Some people came in late. How did this thing become 2x? Very simple. The power here is 2. Multiply by the power. 2 times what you have here. 2 times x is 2x. 2 minus 1 is 1. So 2x. Then when you differentiate the constants, that means a 10 that does not have x gives you 0. Please learn to keep to time. So you have 2x. So please, this is the first tax there. U should be equal to the term in bracket. Differentiate u with respect to x. You now get du dx. You have this. Next up, you now say y is equal to, don't forget you said let u be what there? This term in bracket. Now, please watch this. If this term in bracket is u, I will now have that y is equal to what there? This is what there? U. So it becomes u. What's the power here? 7. Becomes u raised to power 7. I think it will look somehow, but please follow up. Don't worry. Let's do example 2, example 3. You get it. Don't worry. First things first. Let u be equal to term in bracket. U is equal to this. Differentiate u with respect to x. It becomes du dx. You have this. Use your general method. You have 2x. Okay, fine. So next up, back to your question. Y is equal to, we said this should be u. So remove this man here and put u. Becomes u. There's a part there. U to power 7. You have this. If this was x, you would have had dy dx. Now that is u. What will you have there? Dy du. Differentiate this with power method. What do you have there? 7u to power what there? 6. How? We've said multiply by the power, subtract 1. 7 times this gives you 7u. 7 minus 1, 6. That's it. Now let's solve example 2, example 3. You get it clearer. Just follow the step. That's the main thing there. At this point, now say using chain rule. Using chain rule. From chain rule, the chain rule formula is that dy over dx is equal to dy du times du dx. What's dy du? 7u to power what there? 6 times. What's du dx? 2x. Please multiply this. Start with the numbers first. 7 times 2, 14. Bring in the x, bring in the u to power 6. This is the value of dy dx. But we don't stop here. If you're doing dy, we don't stop here. Like 50 people doing the same time. At this juncture, the idea is this: you don't leave dy dx in terms of u. No. So you say, let's bring back u, but what's u? What's u? X squared plus 3. Bring back u here. What do you have there? Dy dx is equal to what there? 14 into x. What's u? X squared plus 3 to power what there? That's your answer. All right. So get the concept. Let u be the term in brackets. Okay. Next up, get du dx. Okay. Next up, y in terms of u. Okay. Get dy du. Then use the formula. After using formula, substitute. That's all. This one is not long like first principle. Okay. Very short, actually. Well, not very, very short, but then very short. You ask me. That's your answer.
To get the complete video, simply join the First Year Students channel membership or get the Calculus Made Easy course from my website. Simply visit www.jonahemmanuel.com/courses to get started. Both links in video description. To get the complete video, simply join the First Year Students channel membership or get the Calculus Made Easy course from my website. Simply visit www.jonahemmanuel.com/courses to get started. Both links in video description.